Dinner.
Hello.
Hi.
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 How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
How are you guys?
How are you? Oh, they're quiet. They're not responding. Must be
Very.
full from dinner or they're eating dinner.
Ooh.
Hey, good evening, everyone. I'm Chief Meteorologist Dave Roberts, along with meteorologist Elise Ushman. We were talking about weather stations to buy for our homes. And, because the weather never stops. I don't know if you know that. It keeps going. And
I'm just going.
my good friend, Dr. Roy, came up with that slogan, by the way.
The weather never
He
stops.
did. So, got some interesting maps to show folks tonight. So we have the tornado tracks, and that's kind of an interesting thing in its own. So we broke it down into a couple different maps here. This is to show the Taylorsville one. This is going to show the one that was Bassfield, and this is going to show the one that was near Melba. So we're talking about two in Jefferson Davis counties, Jefferson Davis County, and the other one in Smith County. We're not showing you just yet the one in Walthall County because there were 3 tornadoes here in this batch, right? And they were all EF2s. So that's the thing. They all had something in common. Then we've got the one in Walthall, and really in Pike and Walthall, if you want to be technical, and that went into Marion too. And that one, there's 2 there. There was one that was 170 miles per hour, and that's the one that I went and surveyed the damage on yesterday in the Dinan community. And then you've got the one that was also a pretty long one. This is an EF3, and that was in just east of there. And so what I did today is I did a little research. I did my homework. Elise was looking at me while I'm making these phone calls. And, I wanted to know how far they were apart from each other, because that's really close. And we don't see that too often. That's real. I mean, think about it. They were almost on top of each other. And so some of the stuff we're talking about a mile apart from each other. And then in some parts, the storm tracks almost crisscrossed. When you get to the Pearl River, excuse me, not the Pearl River, when you get to the parts of I'm losing my mind now. Jefferson Davis, where it meets up with Covington County. That's where they almost crisscrossed. So that's very inaccessible land. It's very hard to see that stuff, but they're using drones. They use drones. They go and visit these sites and they chart and they put on a map. And then they consult when they see some major damage. They see some, they'll consult a structural engineer and say, well, what does this? Because we've had that now with a couple things. The Rolling Fork tornado was done. Remember, we were at that meeting. That was done by structural, people that are metal allergists, what they're called, and they study how metals react to wind, and it's quite fascinating. But anyway, I digress. Bottom line is these are the tornado tracks. If you missed these, don't worry. We'll keep it up on Facebook. Otherwise, I'm also going to put it on our free First Alert weather app tonight, and I'll let it stay up there for a bunch of days so you can come back and look at this if you want. And then there's also a link to all of this data, too, that we will supply you, and we'll probably put that in our web story. So,
for sure. Here's what it looks like right now. A much different story. This
so
is
pretty out there.
From our Market Max camera. This is looking out in Monticello. Beautiful sunny conditions and a little bit breezy too. Somewhere up to about 20 miles per hour is what we've seen so far today. That will be doubled for the day tomorrow. So while we've had plenty of sunshine today, we're gonna have less sunshine and more wind on your Wednesday. An elevated risk to see gusts as high as 45 miles per hour in that area that's highlighted in orange. The rest of us, again, is around 35 to 40 miles per hour. We have a lot of weak dead trees still, and this is interesting. I was talking to some people at the pharmacy this morning. They said to get these trees cut down, I keep wondering why people don't just do it. They said the price has doubled. Companies that are cutting the trees because so many people need it done now.
You want it done today?
Right.
That's a whole other story. It's a whole other. I have been in a situation before, I'm not going to lie, where I've had to get something done and I go, listen, I'll just say it. I know. Okay, you can't get to me for a month. What's the price to get to it today? Oh, no, I can't do that. Okay, but I'm just curious. What's the price to get it done today? And sure enough, they'll say, okay, I'll get you in at 7:00 at night. What time's the sunset? But who wants to do that? Who wants to live that in that existence? Now, when you're talking about a plumber, how much is it to get you out here today?
For sure.
Okay. Electrician, how much is it to get you out here today? Because let's be honest, unless you want to hear it zzz all night, or you want to get a porta potty put in your yard, which I know some people that do. Bottom line is it's a tough conundrum. But getting the trees, don't do it yourself if you don't know what you're doing.
Definitely.
Hi. Not showing you the other part of my hand, but
He almost lost a finger.
I was at Urgent Care 2 weeks ago, but I knew what I was doing right up until the last one. The last one is where I did not know what I was doing. I was so good. I was getting ready for dinner. I said, one more. I was cutting bamboo. One more with my angle grinder, and I almost angle grinded my finger. It almost became a finger grinder. Anyway, I digress. Hey, Amanda. The cleaning lady just passed by. Nice lady. We got to bring her in one day and interview her.
We should.
For the big show. Ask her how she's dealing with the weather. Nice lady.
Anyways, keep an eye out tomorrow. I could see some downed limbs for sure. Maybe even some downed trees.
Yep.
So just a heads up for you as you get ready to head out. This is all because of a cold front that's going to be headed our way. So we'll see an increase in a pressure gradient, and that's going to bring us those really gusty winds. This front will also bring us some scattered showers. Looks like that coverage is going to be a little bit better over into parts of East Alabama and West Georgia, and it's certainly going to be better way far to the north, right where that system is. So we're not going to see too much from it, but
we are going to see this
scattered showers and some cold temperatures Friday.
Frost possible Friday morning, the first full morning, really the first full day of spring, because spring begins, I think, 4:01 a.m. Is that right? 4:01.
That's right.
Oh, you got the countdown. Look at that. Was that snow you were showing? It doesn't snow in Mississippi. Come on. March 20th, 4:01 a.m.
That was actually pollen.
Oh, was it? I figure.
No,
it does snow pollen here. That's for sure. Yeah.
We've had quite a dusting over the last few days.
Yeah. It's all over my pants.
It's all over everything.
Yeah, I know.
It's all over.
I'm going to start wearing a green and yellow suit. That way it won't be noticeable.
Yeah, nobody will know.
Except people will be like,
"Let's say, Dave, St. Patrick's Day is over."
They'll be like, "Yeah, you missed it. You missed it." But I'm excited about the start of spring. I do love spring in Mississippi. I think it's a pretty time of year when it behaves.
Yeah,
when it behaves.
Like the spring severe weather part, but certainly I'm loving all the flowers blooming.
Yeah,
I'm loving the grass greening back up. Beautiful.
Yeah.
The sunshine is just different, depending on what.
I like things being alive. I like things being alive. In the winter, I get that whole everything's gray. Not here so much. Things stay green here. Things bloom. Things bloom here all year long, which I love about Mississippi. At least Central and South Mississippi. North Mississippi, it's kind of like Tennessee, but that's another story.
Well, start of spring is going to be cold. It's going to feel like winter. So a last hurrah for winter. I love it. Upper 50s, low 60s. It will probably feel more like 55 degrees all day Thursday with the wind still blowing from the north. So just heads up, you're probably going to want to keep a jacket on hand. But hey, you know what? Patrice and I have this discussion that we have all these cute jackets that we want to wear.
Okay. Wear them.
Well, we can't wear them when it's hot.
So wear them on Thursday. So Thursday, bring 3 jackets with you to work.
I will. I'll be changing them out in between newscasts.
Say, coming up next. Here's this outfit coming up next. Keep changing them out. Don't be scared.
Winter fashion is just the best to me. But that's about it. Yeah. So we warm back up as we head into the weekend. And then you do see a little bit of a cool down there heading into the start of next week. We have some scattered storms possible Sunday into Monday. A few of them could be strong. I guess I could show you that.
Go ahead. Don't be afraid. What's for dinner? What are you doing?
Sushi.
Oh, that's right. You said that to me, didn't you? But you didn't say it to the viewers.
I did.
I'm doing a salad.
What kind of
but
salad?
I'm probably going to get some salmon on it. Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of salad, but I'm going to get some salmon on it.
Dave, take that 38 back. We don't want it.
Well, it's Elise's 38. It's not my 38.
Yeah.
There you go. She likes that stuff.
It is mine. I'll claim it.
I had the heat on this morning for a few hours, and I'm not going to lie. I don't know why. I was just chilly, and I was like, why am I living like this? Just turn the heat on for a couple hours, but I don't think I should be doing that in Mississippi in March, but that's my personal belief.
I need to change the schedule for my air conditioning now that my thermostat, not just the air conditioning. Right. Because I went for a walk earlier and then I came inside and the heat was blaring.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, why is this happening? It's hot.
And I come in every day to work and I sort of have to look at the thermostat and change it. And I look at Elise and I'm like, why are you living like this? Why would you not change the thermostat? But she has other people here that change the thermostat before she gets here.
Yeah.
But you're kind of passive aggressive on the thermostat.
The thermostat really irks me.
Why? What bothers you about it? It's hard to get to, and they did that for a reason.
Well, I try not to touch it. I think what irks me is that people come in and they turn it
off. I got to figure it out.
And why is it? Then I sit there and I think, wait a minute, why am I so hot in here?
Yeah. That's why when I come in, I usually get to business right on that thing. That's one of the first things I do.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So we've got level 2 out of 5 risk west of I-55.
Mhm.
The main concern with this looks to be damaging wind.
It's not an outbreak.
It's
Not an outbreak. Don't call it an outbreak.
It's not anything close to what we
Mm-mm.
saw last weekend. I'm telling you, the storms are going to be very scattered. If they do become severe, maybe a couple of them, they'll likely just have some damaging wind gusts and some medium-sized hail.
Yep.
That's it. So
That's it.
I don't want you to freak out. I don't want you to see it on the interweb and think, oh my goodness, here we go again, because this is not that.
Correct. It's not last Saturday.
So everybody take a breath.
It's not last Saturday.
And everybody enjoy my 30s on Friday.
Enjoy her 30s Friday morning.
Because we're not going to have that many more of them.
No.
Before you know it, it's going to be 90 degrees.
Every day.
All the time.
Yes. Nonstop 90s.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to soak in the cool days while they're here.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, that's all.
Then go to dinner. You go to dinner. If you haven't gone to dinner, you go to dinner too. And we enjoyed seeing you. Elise will be back tomorrow. That's the plan, at least. And she'll do WLBT News at noon, 4 and 4:30. And then we'll be here to do our little 2:30 shindig. Tonight, I'm doing Fox 40 News at 9 and WLBT News at 10 and whatever else we can find for me to do. Until then, folks, have a great evening. Stay safe.